Greetings, this is Almendorius, and I'm playing my Tier 5 Ise battleship in Steel Ocean. This ship is basically this game's equivalent to the Fuso. Now, the Fuso was the predecessor to the actual Ise ship class in World War II. The Fuso had a lot of issues with the guns because of the sheer number of them. The Ise corrected them. I believe one of the things the Fuso had wrong was that one of the turrets was too close to the boiler room, and well, you can imagine that could cause all kinds of issues. Now, in this game, it takes me a little bit to get my footing. I've been playing a little bit of World of Warships over the last little while, and well, couple days. I actually been playing a lot more Ark, so I haven't really played a lot of Steel Ocean. And this game, it kind of shows, because I'm not hitting my targets as often early on. But, as we'll see a little bit later, I do get my footing under me again. But, no, this is a spectacular ship. Now, anyone that's used the Fuso in World of Warships will know that the sheer volume of guns that this ship can have, or anyone that uses a Wyoming in either game knows the volume of guns are really nice. This thing has 12 guns total, 6 turrets, well, 6 dual turrets, and they're laid out center line, so you can bring your full firepower to bear no matter which way which broadside you're using. I've been in a couple situations too where having the 4 guns fore and 4 guns aft have really come in handy. Either chasing after something that's could be launching torpedoes back at me, or being chased by things. Again, much like the Fuso. Yeah, I definitely have to say that I prefer this game over World of Warships. There's no doubt in my mind now. The two things I like best about World of Warships is the pace of the game, believe it or not. Oh yeah, and you can see the Overwolf window there. I have a little bit of an issue because I have to record this in desktop mode, so a couple times during this video that's going to pop up. But anyway, as I was saying, I like the pace of World of Warships better. Classic naval battles, of course, were much more slower paced than most other battles, typically. There were a few exceptions to the rule, like the time the Warspite went through the forwards of Norway and completely vaporized a destroyer at near point-blank range. I hope they bring the Warspite in this one. But the other thing I like about World of Warships is it's a little bit prettier. I'll be perfectly honest, and, you know, it is a much prettier game than this one. This one's not bad. It's not ugly, but World of Warships has the advantage on looks. This game, however, features, and being able to control everything but the machine guns in your ship. I mean, to me, that's absolutely fantastic. I like the fact, though, too, that battleships feel like battleships. They feel powerful. They feel, you know, like that anything that tries to get in close to it, where the battleship can concentrate its firepower, is going to be dead. Destroyers feel very, very fragile, but they're very, very maneuverable and satisfying when killed into torpedoes. Subs are fun. Subs is another big feature that this has over warships, and proving that in this type of game, subs can work. Aircraft carriers, while I do believe the planes are a little bit more fragile in this one, aircraft carriers are just so much better. There's just no doubt in my mind. I mean, just being able to, if you want to put up 3 squadrons of fighters, you can put up 3 squadrons of fighters. If you want to put up a mix of fighters and dive bombers, you can. You're not limited by these artificial hull layouts that World of Warships has. Oh my. You see, I get a good hit there, get a kill, but really that shouldn't have taken so long to get. Getting back into the game here, it's looking at them, this is right around now when I noticed what was going on the other side of the map. I mean, I had been, of course, sort of keeping tabs on it, But it's only really now that I start noticing just what kind of bad condition the map is, so I'm working to get ahead of this cruiser so I can cut in front and make a big turn and head back for defense, but it's just a matter of getting everything just so in order to do it. There, he slowed down. It's because I figured he saw what I was planning on doing. I mean, I gotta give credit to this cruiser captain. He or she did exceptionally well. Very, very observant of the battlefield. As you'll find out here shortly when it goes after a submarine that happens to be lurking in the waters nearby and actually manages to get a torpedo hit on me. But yeah, there we go. See, he was paying perfect attention, and away I go, because the other side of the map, of course, now free now, leaving the base undefended except for our carrier, and as we all know, ships with guns usually trump carriers at close range. But so I'm here. To dip out of the game here for a sec again. Going back to my thing, yeah, even like the amount of camouflages you can put on your ships that don't look awful. The flags, I mean, you know, like yes, World of Warships is single flags, but this is a Japanese battleship, and I've got British flags flying on it. I absolutely love it. I once played a game called Enigma Rising Tide. I think I still have it kicking around somewhere. It was a naval game. It was really cool. It had alternate World War II history, where the Germans basically had won World War I and taken over England, and the remnants of the British had allied with the Japanese, and it's kind of funny. The way it worked out too is that the Americans did at the end of the game. The Americans did a Pearl Harbor style attack against the Germans. I suppose that ruffled quite a few feathers. Anyway, I took a few pot shots at that sub, but nothing really. He's dead. Just might start paying more attention outwards. Now I know there's another enemy sub in the area, but oh yeah, and this is me not paying much attention. Like, oh crap, trying to slow the ship down instead throwing in reverse, which kind of screws me up for a sec. You have to be careful because I have my another thing the World Warships has in its favor, its default configuration for ship movement is a lot better. So I had mine set like that. The only thing is in this game is if you double tap, you'll go forward full speed, or if you double tap back, you'll go backwards full speed. Well, as fast as your ship can go. As you see, I didn't quite make the turn there, so I'm going slow, and I'm really, really grateful there weren't any enemy destroyers or subs in the immediate area to take advantage of that. But no, just the sheer gameplay of this is just so much better. As you can see, there's that enemy sub. I see it, and I don't know if I can hit it at this point. Got the Allied carrier flying planes around spotting, which is excellent. Kudos to that carrier captain. Makes life a lot easier when everyone's actually working to help each other out. Oh, that was another thing interesting too about this game. I know I keep jumping from topic to topic, but they actually have server messages that go across and say various and sundry things, different events that go on, and basically asking people to, to play nicely. I've seen a couple of games where there's been team killing right off the bat. Now, I shot here. It's basically a hip fire. Didn't let my aim circles get in fully. What that was to do was to get possibly a hit, which I did, but it was mainly to get the calibration started for firing in that area, increasing my accuracy, because that's where the enemy battleships appeared to be at this point in time. But it was kind of funny because the other side didn't have any battleships at all, as far as I know. But there's the rival this time, yeah. A Wild Wyoming appears. And we might have the same number of guns, but my guns are bigger. A lot bigger. Well, actually, I don't know if they're a lot bigger, they're just bigger. think the Wyoming has 14-inch guns, and I think this one has 15-inch guns. I might be wrong about that, though. I'll have to look at the millimeter values later on. But there's also the Congo that's there. At this point, I'm fighting 2 battleships, well, technically 3 for the one that's firing off at range. I fire a smoke bomb out to cover my turn, so they can't just keep shooting at me. And then I've got the submarine there too, so I'm effectively fighting 4 ships on my own. And this is where I really come back into my own. I've smacked that Wyoming pretty good. He looks like he took another hit from somewhere. Finish him off with this next volley. Boom. And poof. Down he goes. Now I got this Congo now. Oh yeah, and then I fire a few pot shots at the submarine to let him know that I am looking at him and that he should probably be underwater and stay slow so he can't quite catch me. Well, submarines can't really catch certain ships anyway. But, no, anyway, this Congo now, I love the Congo, I absolutely adore it. It is, like, one of my top 2 favorite battleships. It is fast, it's got decent armament, it's got long-range armament. But, this is the big but. Congo doesn't have a lot of armor. Congo's not very good for brawling. And especially not against a battleship that's a tier higher with a lot of guns. Boom. I wouldn't even try to brawl with the Wyoming, which is, I do believe, a tier below the Congo in this. No, that is a lie. Congo and Wyoming are the same tier, tier 4 in this. Yeah, I wouldn't try brawling with the Wyoming. Congo's meant for range. I actually had, in the World of Warships game, yeah, this is where I start taking damage, but luckily we're going to cap. Mr. Submarine isn't going to get a kill off on my back. But the buddy was saying, Battleship, why didn't you get into battle? Well, I was in my Congo. Congo can't brawl. Congo is meant to sail fast and bomb things at long range. Get into position quick, get out quick when things turn sour. As you see there, I bumped myself against the wall and or border, which again, in this game you come to a complete and utter stop. It's artificial, but it works better than what World of Warships has. And we win, and I get to survive. Oh, and just because you see a ship on fire doesn't mean it's actually on fire. It's just a deck fire. It doesn't actually do damage to the ship. Internal fires are what cause that. Way better fire system in this game. Anyway, as you can see, I got 5,344 experience. I got 20 merit. That's the number on the far right there, up top. 3 kills. And I got the most damage on the team, but I didn't get the most experience on the team. I figured that other ship got a lot of spotting damage. Or might have been the one that capped. But, no, this is, I just find the game so much nicer. But, you know, World of Warships has its place, and I think they could take a cue off of this game, I really do. Get a few ideas, implement a few things. Anyway, this has been Alan Midorius, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.